What's up, Chanel? What's Gucci? Don Lemon in big trouble, man. Don Lemon is in big trouble. Don Lemon is in big trouble, and he should be. He should get fired. Yeah, them motherfuckers, they went too far the other night, man. You saw the video I did on that? They went too far the other night, man. And then he said some more shit tonight. He called it a minstrel show. This shit right here was disgusting. That shit was disgusting. Hey, what's up, Miss Naturally Knowledge? Well, yesterday he laughed while they called Kanye West a minstrel. While they called Kanye West, said Negroes don't read and all that shit. And him as the moderator, he laughing. And then today he said Kanye West, he said it was a minstrel show. He called it a minstrel show, which is, you know, those old shows where people get up in front of blackface and perform in front of people. He said Kanye's mother's rolling over in his grave. He said Kanye West's mother rolling over in his grave. And he said Kanye was acting stupid in front of white people. What the fuck do you do, Don? What the fuck does Don Lemon do all day? Now, Kanye West is a goddamn fool, don't get me wrong. But this is what you motherfuckers made, hip hop. This is what the Democrats want, you niggas to be rappers and shit. And fashion designers and shit. The fuck do you expect? You get niggas like this. Crazy ass Negroes like Kanye West. Crazy ass Negroes like Kanye West. But still, as the moderator, and I'm gonna try to get some audio of what Don Lemon said tonight. Let me get some audio of what he said tonight, because what he said tonight was just too much. You're the moderator on CNN. You don't work at the local radio station at the college and shit. You're not like Don Lemon acts like he works at the college radio station. He has no professionalism, nothing. Yeah. Kanye. Here goes what Don Lemon said. I'm going to play with Don Lemon. Here we go.
Just plain
Here we go.
We got to talk about something that I thought I'd never say. Kanye West in the Oval Office. I thought I'd never say that. We've got to talk about a scene that was just plain embarrassing. But first, I have to give you some perspective here. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so here are some pictures that tell quite a story. While the President of the United States was meeting with Kanye this afternoon, cities were in ruin across the Florida Panhandle. Thousands of people.
Why is he talking about the Florida hurricane as if that's Kanye West's fault? As if Kanye had something to do with that.
that was just plain embarrassing. But first, I have to give you some perspective here. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so here are some pictures that tell quite a story.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture of Don Lemon's boyfriend. Everybody get in the comment section. Tell me what do y'all think Don Lemon's boyfriend looks like? Mr. Pro-Black Don Lemon. What do you think the guy who Don Lemon sleeps with every night looks like?
The United States was meeting with Kanye this afternoon. Cities were in ruin across the Florida Panhandle. Thousands of people. While the president was plummeting for a second straight day, slamming the 401ks of hardworking people across this country and wiping out most of the good news from the year. And while the president met with Kanye, the disappearance of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, a resident of this country, remained a...
So basically, Don Lemon is saying that the world supposed to stop. The world supposed to stop because fucking Kanye met with Donald Trump. Donald Trump ain't supposed to do nothing else, it's a journalist missing in Saudi Arabia, so Kanye can't meet with Donald Trump. I mean, just the way he started this, you could tell he was biased towards, and then what he said last night, what he let those Negroes say last night on the show.
Officially unsolved. The U.S. official telling CNN, the working assumption is that Khashoggi was murdered inside the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. And in a shocking development tonight, Turkey has told U.S. officials that it has audio and video recordings that prove a...
Listen to how he always stutters. He can never read. He can't read a teleprompter worth of fuck. He's horrible.
And video recordings that prove a Saudi security team murdered Khashoggi. That is according to the Washington Post. Priorities, people. Priorities. With all of that going on, this president invited Kanye to the Oval Office, letting him carry on with an incomprehensible rant, while the president sat there and listened. Letting it go on and on and on, with the whole world watching.
This right here is the I-Plane 1. It's a hydrogen-powered airplane, and this is what our president should be flying in. Look at this shirt. Can we get rid of that? Can we get rid of that? No, you don't like that. Well, we're going to have Apple, an American company, work on this plane with. But what I don't like about, it's not that I don't like, what I need Saturday Night Live to improve on, or what I need the liberals to improve on is, if he don't look good, we don't look good. This is our president. He has to be the freshest, the flyest planes, the best factories, and we have to make our core be empowered. We have to bring jobs into America because our best export is entertainment and ideas. But when we make everything in China and not in America, then we're cheating on our country. And we're putting people in positions to have to do illegal things to end up in the cheapest factory ever, the prison system.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive.
That was hard to watch. Come on.
What's up,
You
Chris?
know it was hard to watch.
What's up, Jacob Ladder?
You know it was hard to watch. That laughter, this is not funny. They were laughing there. This is a man who needs help. Needs help. I've said it before. President Trump is exploiting Kanye, using him to try to reach black voters.
How is President Trump exploiting Kanye? If by that logic, if President Trump is exploiting Kanye, then what the fuck are the Democrats been doing the last 50 years? Parading Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson and Martin Luther King and Jay-Z and Beyonce. What the fuck have the Democrats been doing?
It's why this
Jersey
president
girl,
loves
what's
to talk
up?
about everything he says he's done for the African American community. Why he loves to say black unemployment is at an all-time low, completely ignoring the fact that the trend started under President Barack Obama. Donald Trump is delighted to have Kanye in the White House, even when he says this.
And he might not have expected to have a crazy like Kanye West run up and support, but best believe we are going to make America great.
The Oval Office. Yep, President Trump is absolutely fine with Kanye dropping an F-bomb in the Oval Office and in front of
Kanye West, listen, Trump isn't okay with Kanye doing that, but what the hell can Trump do about it? Kanye is obviously doesn't have any sense of professionalism. Kanye doesn't understand there's a time and a place for certain things. However, this is your black male hip-hop your hip-hop. Name one rapper in there that could have done better. Most of them rappers would have went in there and been like, why you racist? Give me something for free. Give me something for free. Why you racist? Give me something for free. Why you racist? It ain't no rapper you could have sent in there that would have did a better job than Kanye West. And most of them wouldn't even meet with the president because they think he racist.
cameras on television. As long as he's on the Make America Great train. But he wasn't always so open-minded. I want you to listen to what he said. This is during the campaign, right? This is about Jay-Z's appearance at a Hillary Clinton rally. Watch this.
The only way she filled up the arena was to get Jay-Z. And his language was so filthy that it made me like the most clean-cut human being on earth.
I wonder what he thought when he sent him up in the Oval Office. Then there's this.
Yeah.
He used every word in the book last night. He used language last night that was so bad. And then Hillary said, I did not like Donald Trump's lewd language. My lewd language. I tell you what, I've never said what he said in my life.
What's up, Jose?
MF is not lewd, huh? Oh yeah, and how about this?
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of off the field right now, out, he's fired.
Listen, I cannot hold Trump accountable for nothing Kanye says. Trump didn't know what Kanye was going to say. He was sitting there just like the rest of us. He said, fuck Phil. Sweaty hot dog nigga. Y'all been watching too much with Monty Woodgrave, man. Y'all been watching Monty Woodgrave. You know Phil, you know what. See, this is the thing about them pro-blacks. You don't even have to ask what they saying about this. You know what they saying about this. You know what the pro-blacks are saying about this. You don't even have to watch their shit. Monty's silly. Monty been on Phil neck for about 3 years, man. Now, T.I.'s a good speaker, but T.I. would have been on that bullshit like, you racist. Motherfucker, who cares if he racist or not? Can you get us some jobs and can you get some of these niggas out of prison? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know is, can you get us some jobs and can you get some of these Negroes out of prison? T.I. would have been in there fussing with him about is he racist or some shit. And then would have left. T.I. would have spent an hour in front of the leader of the free world and came out of that hour, and the only thing we would have known was whether he was racist or not. Some stupid shit that don't mean nothing in the whole scheme of the world. Like some stupid shit. Yeah, Tiny's biracial. T.I.'s wife is biracial. T.I. put Iggy Azalea on. T.I. loves white people. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is my thing, y'all. There's nothing wrong with loving white people. It's just when you do the whole extra pro-black thing to try to overcompensate for that. There's nothing wrong with Phil loving white people. There's nothing wrong with that. I like white people. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with white people. I have a problem with individuals. Some of the best people in my life have been white people. My problem is when you do the overcompensating shit. The whole black power fist, militant bullshit. You know, and then we find out that, you know, that's not the way you really feel. Because somebody like T.I. or Phil, they'll call you a coon in a second. They'll call you a coon in a second. Man, listen, it's good people in all races, man. Listen, I went to an El Salvadorian church for a year. 3 times a day. The Light of the World Church in Washington, D.C. They had 3 services every day. I went every day. At least 1 service every day. Sometimes 3. Do you understand that these people treated me so well? I think most pro-blacks see, this is the thing, Deshaun, about pro-blacks. Pro-blacks are doing that extra shit to overcompensate for their self-hate. A lot of black people have self-hate that aren't pro-blacks. But one what's the word? Coping mechanism for self-hate is to be a very militant pro-black. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. Let me get off this for a second. I just want to show you something. Look at this guy. This guy gets on TV and just think about this, y'all. This guy gets on TV, calls every black person that doesn't agree with him basically an Uncle Tom. Basically a coon. This guy basically makes it seem like every white person who's a Republican is racist. And look at him. All the gay brothers in Atlanta and D.C., it wouldn't have been hard for him to find a fucking black boyfriend, would it? Would it have been hard for Don Lemon to find a black boyfriend? How many of y'all think it would have been hard for Don Lemon to find a black boyfriend? That's one of the biggest issues with black men. The feminization. How many of them are effeminate? And how many of them are very feminine? Don Lemon could have easily found a black boyfriend. He chose a white guy. And not only that, all of his boyfriends are white. Every dude he's been linked to has been white. It's not like, oh, he just with a white guy now. All of his boyfriends have been white. Not, oh, you got a boy, because you know you could mix it up. He just like a guy, I guess. They can mix it up. You know, you be with a white guy now. Look at this. He got him a little fucking hot tamale here. A little fucking... He got him a fill. He doing his fill thing. He got him a little fucking a Native American and shit. 67% Native American right here. But you would never know Don like white boys. Because he likes to fucking... He only dates white guys. Solely. Like, solely. All his boyfriends are white guys. What's up, Pam? Okay? And but then he'll get on TV and call everybody a fucking coon. That's just my thing about it. That's the only thing. I don't have a problem with him being gay. More for me. More for me, Don. Thank you, man. He said maybe you want light-skinned babies with good hair. You know what? Listen, man. These pro-black dudes are full of shit, okay? All of them. I've been telling y'all, how long, anybody who been down with the channel for the longest, how long have I been telling you that these pro-blacks are full of shit? That they love white people? I've been telling y'all that for ages. And the thing about it is, they want to keep that white goodness for themselves. Yeah, man, you ain't gonna hear too many Negroes say what I say. Negroes scared to say what I say. They scared to say what I say, cause they know that you can't get donations from black people saying what I say. Listen, if Phil was saying what I say, Phil wouldn't be getting no fucking $30,000 a year in donations from Negroes or whatever the hell that lady said. Some lady said he get $30,000 a year in donations. Phil wouldn't be getting that if he was talking the shit I be talking. Come on now. Listen. You gotta tell niggas what they want to hear. Niggas want to hear that they everything except for black. They want to hear that they Hebrews, they Egyptians, they Native Americans, and they want to hear that every problem they got is the white man's fault. And then all of them would be skipping through lilies if it wasn't for white people. I'm trying to show you the Black Panthers with their white girlfriends. All the Black Panthers had white girlfriends. All of them. And they only promoted light-skinned women. The Black Panthers only promoted light-skinned women within their group. But they all had white girlfriends. Yeah, that motherfucker, I watched one of his videos today. I was like, this motherfucker ain't doing nothing but reading the news. He boring as shit. Phil is boring as shit. Phil be like, and today a family, a black family was at a picnic, and man, I tell you folks, I just don't understand. I mean, just roll the clip, and that be it. This motherfucker give you like 2 seconds. 20 seconds of mumbling and fumbling. Then he play the video. Then he give you another 2 minutes of some bullshit ass commentary from a common sense perspective. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Common sense perspective, nigga. I'm trying to show you the Black Panthers with their white girlfriends. All of them had white girlfriends. My Boyce Watkins don't look white. Boyce Watkins is shit. Black people, you gotta be fucking. You gotta look like fucking Gwyneth Paltrow to be. It's shit. Gwyneth Paltrow said she was black. Niggas will be like, "Oh, you black for real?" I bet you if I brought a regular white person around and told them to lie and say they had like a great grandmother that was black, niggas would be calling them black. Niggas have no racial identity, man. Niggas have no racial identity. No love for their duck. Yeah, Angela Davis is dating a white girl. Yvette Carnell dating a white girl. Was. Now, what do that say? What do that say? If you a fucking black person and you see Angela Davis with a fucking white woman, what the fuck do that tell you? What the fuck do that tell you? I don't know if this is her girlfriend. Is that her? Back in the day? Maya Angelou married 2 white men. But I can understand that. Maya Angelou was ugly as shit. I don't know. I know. Listen. I know you niggas ain't want to hear that shit. Maya Angelou was ugly as shit, y'all. I used to always think that when I was a kid. I used to look at Maya Angelou, I used to be like, damn, she ugly as shit. Maya Angelou ugly as shit, dog. I used to be like, damn, she one ugly motherfucker, boy. God, dog. She was some ugly motherfucker, boy. She can say whatever the fuck she want. I always thought she was out. I ain't even talking about. She just was ugly, man. Look at her, man. That's her. Looking like Bernard King and shit. She looked like Bernard King in this picture. With James Baldwin. That's James Baldwin with her in that picture. Shit, Maya Angelou ugly as shit, Jersey girl. You out your fucking mind. Maya Angelou ugly as shit. Yeah, they go, it's hard to find Don Lemon because he gay. You right. You were absolutely right about that. It's going to be hard to find Don Lemon, not because he black, but because he gay. It's going to be hard to find Don Lemon. He gay, man. Hard to find gay people, man. But y'all always used to think Maya Angelou was ugly as shit. Maya Angelou had a good body, when? I don't know, man. She had 2 white husbands. These are 2 white husbands. This the second one? Oh, no. Ain't your face part of your body? I thought your face was part of your body. Shit. I don't know. Whatever. Maya Angelou married this white guy, man. You know who else was married to a white guy? I bet you'll never believe this. Y'all might have seen the movie, though. Another pro-black. And this chick was pro-black like a motherfucker. Nina Simone was pro-black like a motherfucker. She was all on the dark-skinned shit. She was like... Yeah, Don Lemon, a gay swirl. Look at Nina Simone. I don't know. It's hard to fire a gay man because, listen, Jersey girl, you gonna stop saying that Maya Angelou ain't ugly. Because if you better not ever call nobody ugly, because if Maya Angelou ain't ugly, you can't call nobody ugly. I'm going to be on your ass, Jersey girl. Everybody remember this. Jersey girl said Maya Angelou not ugly. We better not ever hear Jersey girl say anybody's ugly. Never. You just forfeited your right to call anybody ugly. Yeah, she looked like Bernard King when she looked every bit of Bernard King, man. Oprah don't swirl, that's a fucking lie. What are you talking about? Oprah don't swirl. You say Oprah don't swirl, she went and got the whitest black man you could find. What are you talking about? Oprah don't swirl. Oprah went and found, how many of y'all know what passing is? Do y'all know what passing is? Back in the day, they had a thing called passing. There was a lot of people that were biracial or octoroons, and they would just live their life as white people. They moved to another state and lived like a white person. And they called it passing. People were passing for white. Talking some Oprah don't swirl. This nigga Stedman, what are you talking about? You niggas are crazy sometimes. Don't you know this pathology is going to show itself in all pro-blacks? All pro-blacks have this same pathology. This is a psychosis. Okay? This is a psychosis. Yeah, a lot of pro-blacks are light-skinned. Fard Muhammad, who they say was just a white man, but Fard Muhammad who started all that shit. Elijah Muhammad. Yeah, but all pro-blacks have this psychosis, man. They want to be white. Talking about some Oprah ain't no swirler. She went and got the whitest looking black man she could find. She went and got the whitest looking black man she could find. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is in the chat. All donations are very helpful to the channel. Very much appreciated. If you enjoy the content. I know I ain't telling you niggas, Oprah and stuff, she's a nice lady, but, and that Stedman, he's a handsome feller, but, it's not right that, she don't be giving enough money to black people and stuff. Like, she should just be walking around just handing out money to black people, as much money as she got. Dang nabbit. See, I ain't gonna do all that shit for y'all motherfucking donations. I ain't dancing for my dinner. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna give it to you niggas real. Listen, Jersey girl. Is that really Maya Angelou? That must be Maya Angelou done fucking hacked Jersey girl account. So that's the only shit that explains that. Damn, 20 people, only 4 likes? Oh, shit. That must mean motherfuckers don't want the like button. They must don't like it, man. If they ain't hit the like button, they must don't like it. It's all right. It's all good. Ain't no big thing. But, yeah. She went and found the whitest man she could find. She done went and found the whitest man she could find. Y'all talking about some goddamn she on swirl. Man, listen. Niggas got big issues, man. Niggas can't even see what's in front of them. Niggas can't even see the fucking forest for the trees. Talking about some Oprah not swirling. She done found the whitest black. Look at the name of his book. How many of y'all see the psychosis in this? Look at Stedman Graham's book. Look at the title. And tell me that this motherfucker don't have some issues. Oh, Oprah's very intelligent. Oprah's gay too. Her and Gail are obviously in a relationship. Stedman is her beard. But listen. Look at this name of this nigga's book. Man, don't worry about it, Jersey girl. At least the people who don't like it, they'll take time out to let you know. The people who do like it don't even take the time out to let you know. I can respect the motherfuckers who hit the don't like button, cause at least they was like, shit, I'll take half a second to hit this button. They took half a second to hit that button, so I can't be mad at the motherfuckers who disliked it. The name of his book is called Identity. Maya Angelou and Don Lemon. I don't care. Maya Angelou ugly as shit. She's still, I used to think that when I was a kid. You gotta understand, my mother used to, read those books and shit, and she was all into that shit. I knew who Maya Angelou was back in the 80s and shit, man. Still think she was ugly as shit, though. She like, damn, I used to feel bad for her, because I'd be like, damn, I know when she walk in the room, I know she like, damn. Like, when she walk in the room, she know motherfuckers is like, you ugly as shit. You said it's Tommy Coonan, or is it, what did you just say? Repeat that question? I didn't see that last question. Talk about Oprah don't be swirling. If you see a black man here, press 1. If you don't see a black man, press 2. Oprah don't be swirling. That's like that girl what's-your-faces with Terrence J with. She probably say she black too. What truth to power did she bring? What truth to power did Maya Angelou bring? identity. Okay, he's mixed. All right. Fine then. Fine. He look like a white man to me, man. That motherfucking nigga look like a white man. That dude look like a white man to me, man. I don't see no naps, nothing. I'm looking for some naps. I'm looking for some naps, nigga naps. I don't see no naps. Yeah, Stedman hard on the eyes too. Stedman is not a, but that's that light skin curve. When you light skin back in the 80s, how many of y'all know back in the 80s? Back in the 80s, if you was a light skinned dude, boy, back in the 80s, because they met back in the 80s, you could look any old way. You ain't had to look, man. When you was back in the 80s, if you was a light skinned dude, you was winning. Stedman about 79% white. Talking about some Oprah don't be swirling. Next niggas next. Next niggas. Who's the next pro-black that y'all gonna tell me ain't swirling? Who the next pro-black y'all gonna tell me not swirling? I'm waiting for you Negroes. Who the next pro-black y'all gonna tell me not swirling? Line them up and I'ma knock them down. Line them pro-blacks up so I can knock them down. Cynthia G, she's the only person in her family who's not in an interracial relationship. My poetry better than Maya Angelou poetry. What you talking about? Get out of here, man. Maya Angelou some garbage, man. She don't want no smoke. She don't want no smoke. Don Lemon, boy. Don Lemon love him some white meat, man. Don Lemon love the other white meat. Ain't that some shit? Don Lemon fucking with a... Listen, I ain't even gonna lie. Because the nigga was gay, I was like, all right, he gonna be one of the pro-blacks that's at least fucking with a black dude. Boy, was I wrong. I said, damn, okay, at least gay pro-blacks. Because listen, it's one thing for a pro-black man to be in a relationship with a white woman, because you could be like, all right, I'm sticking it to white supremacy every night. But when you a gay black pro-black man, you almost got to be in a relationship with a black man, because you can't be letting a white man go up in you. Think about it. Don Lemon it's a white man going up in him every night. It's not like him going in a white woman. Every night this man has a white man going inside of him. That's just very troubling for the pro-black. Like, what's pro-black about that? What's pro-black about a white man going up in ya? You dig what I'm saying? It's different with a white when you were pro-black like Phil. Phil, he giving it to that woman every night. Her eyes roll in the back of her head. She's screaming, oh, Phil, oh, Phil. Now, she probably call him Advice Show. She be like, Advice Show, Advice Show, Dios míos, Advice Show. That's different than a motherfucker going up in your ass. A white motherfucker going up in your ass. Thank you, Chanel. A white motherfucker going up in your cheeks. Don Lemon got a white man. He got a white man going up in him. Rizno. Thrusting and shit. What's pro-black about that? There's nothing pro-black about that. There's nothing pro-black about a white dude getting a... Nah, Don the woman. Cornelius, stop it. Don the woman in that relationship. I done seen Don Lemon show enough to know he not the man. Ain't no way in hell he the man in that relationship. Listen, ain't no way in hell that nigga is the man. And get the fuck out. Chat. Hold on, I gotta pull the picture back up too while I do this. Chat room. 1, if you think Don is the man in the relationship. 2, if you think the white boy is the man in the relationship. Okay? 1, if you think Don is the man in the relationship. And 2, if you think the white boy is the man in the relationship. We gonna do a poll now. We gonna get, no pun intended. I mean, shit. No homo. We gonna do a poll right now and settle this shit right now. 1, if you think Don is the man in the relationship. 2, if you think the white boy the man in the relationship. Nah, it do matter. We try to find out what you think. I don't think it's no way in hell. I don't believe it's no way in hell that white boy gonna let Don feminine ass bend him over. That white boy like, shit, nigga, you better bend your ass over. Don a fruit cup, man. Don a fruit, Don a little bitch, man. You see the way y'all must don't watch his show. Ain't no fucking way in the world that he the man in the relationship. Listen, that's your pro-black. This your pro-black right there. I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. I don't want to know, but I just want to let y'all know that Don ain't the man. And I think everybody agrees with that. I think the poll let you know. No homo, but the poll said it was overwhelming. 99% said that they think Don is the motherfucking chick. Cuz... Oh, you want me to zoom out? All right, I'll zoom out and let you see the motherfucker. Both these motherfuckers holding hands. Since you want to see the whole shit. Look at these motherfuckers, man. It's your pro-blacks. We just got off Phil ass. We just got out Phil business. You pro-blacks something else. You pro-blacks is something else, boy. You pro-blacks is something else. You got us regular black people hating. Us regular black people. How many of y'all regular black people that's not pro-blacks? Y'all just regular niggas. Y'all, it was a white dude. If you a female, it was a white guy you kind of liked. Or if you a guy, it was a white girl you kind of liked. But you was like, nah, I ain't fucking with them. I'm militant. And come to find out, these pro-blacks, man, they don't give a fuck. You out here the white girl giving you all kinds of signals and shit. You throwing the white girl shade like a motherfucker. You try to keep it real. You like, baby, yeah. The white girl basically throwing the panties at you. You ignoring the panties. Panties hitting you upside the head. You keep on walking like you don't even feel it. Come to find out, these pro-blacks, all they do is fuck with white women. Ain't that a bitch? All them white girls threw the pussy at you and shit. You could have took that shit. Good, Chris. Don't let them pro-blacks tell you can't date no white people. Because they love white people. And the more pro-black they are, the more this nigga walking around holding hands with this white man. This nigga walking around holding hands with this white man. But they gonna have you gonna be on the bus and shit, all ice grilling white people and shit. You walking down the street, a white person say hi, you just ignore them. You being all hostile towards white people because you listening to these niggas. You listen to Don Lemon and Phil and motherfuckers like that, you be hostile as shit towards white people. Come to find out this motherfucker walking down the street holding hands with a white boy. Oh my God. Tariq, Cynthia G was on there talking about the day. She's like, Tariq mother-in-law live in his house. I'm like, damn, you got a white woman living in your house, nigga. This motherfucker Don Lemon, this is on New Year's Day. This show you this nigga give no fucks. This is on TV. On New Year's Day on TV. The show he hosts on New Year's Day. This nigga gives no fucks. Ain't nobody exposed. This ain't like Phil, where you was exposing him. Like Phil kind of got exposed. Phil was trying to hide it. See, Phil tried to hide it. Don Lemon gives no fucks. But motherfuckers don't really know because he gay, so motherfuckers ain't really investigated. Because he gay, so nobody really look. You just assume. Okay, he gay, he black. It's a goddamn 8 gazillion gay black motherfuckers in the country. Of course, he dating a black dude. All these effeminate bitch-ass niggas. He could just, if Don Lemon just come to YouTube and find a fucking, he'll have all the fucking gay men he want on YouTube. All these niggas. No fucks. Don don't give no fucks. You niggas just didn't know because he gay. And motherfuckers don't be inquiring into who gay people are with. You know Atlanta, gay city, you know all them faggots down in Atlanta, you like, damn, this nigga got a... Okay? You just look at the posture. The white dude leaning over, Don all hunched back. You know Don, the woman in that relationship. Don, the woman in that relationship. Don waiting for this nigga to get on one knee. Don waiting for this white dude. Don waiting for this white dude to get in the fucking on one knee and propose to him. How many of y'all know that? Don waiting for this white dude to get on one knee and to propose to him. I hate seeing pictures of men kiss either. I hate seeing pictures of men kiss. My girl helped me with that. My wife, I used to vomit when I saw pictures of men kissing. And she would get so mad. She was like, you so homophobic. I would literally start vomiting if I see men kissing. I would start vomiting. So I know what y'all mean. That shit is disgusting. That shit is disgusting, man. I used to vomit when I saw men kissing. And it was rare, but I mean, if I just saw something, I would start vomiting. So I already know. I feel y'all on that, man. That shit is disgusting. I just can't get with it. The other dude in Mink Slide is a white guy. What are you talking about? Mink Slide is a white guy and a black dude. Tariq and a white guy. Mink Slide. I gotta come out with my album. I ain't even gonna diss Tariq music. Wait till I make my album, man. My album, god damn. And then he named the song, then he named the album Egyptian Musk. The fuck you named the album Egyptian Musk? Nigga, you from West Africa. Nigga, you from fucking Togo or some shit. Or Benin. Fuck is Egyptian about your ass, nigga. That's another joint that them pro-blacks do. We Egyptians, we Hebrews, we Native Americans. Driving Mr. Daisy. Hey, somebody need to make a meme and call this shit Driving Mr. Daisy. Yeah, them pro-blacks are ashamed, man. They ashamed of themselves. Driving Mr. Daisy. He driving this white man around. Who had low ticket sale? What the fuck, Jersey? What you say, my Angelo? I'm gonna start calling you my Angelo. I ain't see what you wrote, my Angelo. Nah, but I do notice one thing, that when them pro-blacks go to Africa, they skip over. Look at Phil. Phil did the DNA test, remember? It said you from Cameroon and Congo. That nigga went to Ethiopia when he went to Africa. That nigga went to Africa, he went to Ethiopia. Hang with some motherfucking hybrid motherfuckers. Ethiopians hybrids. Average Ethiopian 40% white. And the tribes that Phil went to visit. Now they got darker tribes, but the Ethiopians you see over here, those motherfuckers is 40%. They mix with Greeks. They mix with Greeks and Arabs. They're a hybrid race. They're not completely sub-Saharan African, as you can see. Yeah. Driving Mr. Daisy. What's pro-black about this? What the fuck is what the fuck is this? What is this shit? What is this? Yeah, Ethiopians are black, but they're mixed. They're mixed. The region, the Horn of Africa, the Somalians, Eritreans, when that Horn of Africa, because of its location, you had a lot of mixing with Mediterranean people. I'm not dissing Ethiopians. It just is what it is. Yeah, Tariq's home was full of mixed women. What you talking about his fucking videos? His home is full of mixed women. These pro-blacks, it's a psychosis. It's a pathology they have, okay? It's a psychosis and a pathology. Y'all are thinking it, y'all not looking at it the right way with these pro-blacks. You're looking at it like, this shit is just random. With these pro-blacks, it's the same way as where, like, you know how they say, if you go to prison, or you go to the corner, and you talk to them niggas, you gonna learn that none of them niggas had no daddies. All you gotta do is go down to the corner, and if it's 10 niggas stand on the corner, 9 of them ain't had no daddy. With these pro-blacks, if you see 10 pro-blacks, 9 of them are married to non-black women. Okay? And they hate themselves. They despise blackness. So what's the biggest, if you really hate blackness and you really despise blackness, what's the best thing to do to make people not think that? If you're trying to make people not think that you despise being black and that you hate blackness, what's the best way to do that? To fool people into thinking that you don't really hate blackness and your African roots and you don't hate everything that is black. What's the best way to fool niggas? No. Call everybody a coon. Just throw the word coon around. This one a coon, that one a coon. And talk about the white man and how evil white people are. Talk about how evil white people are. And every time a black person do something wrong, make an excuse for it. Meanwhile, back home on the ranch, you got a fucking white woman at home. Yep. Scream about white supremacy from the Tyler's Mountain. I want to show y'all these pictures of these Black Panthers. You'll never believe it. All these niggas have white girlfriends, man. I want to see. It was a documentary of them in Europe. Some dude did a documentary of them in Europe. And them motherfuckers had all of them had white girlfriends. All the Panthers. I forgot. Oh, it was Switzerland. I think it was Switzerland. They went. Yeah, man. Fuck it. I gotta get that documentary. I'm about to get that documentary and show it to y'all. And the Black Panthers was very colorist. Listen, LW. How do you know? This is my thing, too, about DNA tests. How do you know, LW? So you telling me that all these people taking these DNA tests and the shit is wrong and you the one that figured it out? So how did you figure it out? And if DNA don't work, how come they use it to convict murderers? And how come they use it to determine the paternity of children? Since DNA don't work, I don't even want to know what your theory is. I just want to know, how were you the one to figure it out? Like, no, all these fucking writers at all these Washington Post, at all the New York Times, at all these fucking newspapers would love to break that story. Could you imagine if you a reporter and you got the story, DNA is fake? Oh my God, you could be a star reporter. Reporters are running around looking for stories. They talking about cats getting stuck in trees. It's 1,000 reporters in every city running around beating the streets looking for stories. You got the story that DNA is fake. None of them are going to report on it. They talking about some journalists gone missing in Saudi Arabia. They digging into every man's past. They talking about what every man was doing in high school, at parties. You know DNA is fake, but none of them reporters out here know that it's fake. Just you and a couple other niggas that want to be Indians, that took the testing and said they wasn't Indians, so now they saying it's fake. You and about 100 niggas who wish they was Indians and took the test and the shit came back sub-Saharan African, and now they saying that shit fake. It's niggas paying child support because of DNA tests. It's motherfuckers in jail because of DNA tests. But you say the shit fake. Okay. Okay. Yeah, most black dudes are fucking psychopaths, man. Most black men are psychopaths. The pathology, they hate themselves. The real reason these niggas say DNA is fake, because DNA tells them they're from sub-Saharan Africa. If the DNA told them they was Native Americans or Hebrews or Egyptians, these niggas wouldn't be saying that shit fake. They only saying it's fake because it tell them they sub-Saharan Africans. Let that DNA start telling these niggas they from Egypt. How many of y'all think these niggas would say that shit was fake if the DNA came back and started telling these niggas they was Native Americans? Who think these niggas would say it was fake if it was telling them they was Egyptians? LW, I just gotta put you on a you know what? I just gotta use you for. I gotta use you. I gotta use you. You jumped in the You got caught in the line of fire. You got hit with a stray, LW. So what? You got hit with a stray. Niggas die every day. You got hit with a stray bullet. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is in the description box. Link is in the chat. All donations are appreciated. Nah, the DNA fake. Put them niggas back in jail. DNA is only fake because it's not telling these niggas that they from Egypt. How many of y'all remember the video we did on the other channel of the DNA? The one where they took my stream down. They took my stream down in the middle of that video. And we went through all the DNA tests. We looked at we looked at probably 20 DNA ancestry tests. The Puerto Ricans was mixed with Indians and white and black, which is the fucking history of their fucking country. The niggas was mixed with white and black, which is the history of their country. Yeah, these niggas hate themselves, man. These niggas hate themselves. These niggas want to be Egyptians. That's all it is. If that test told these niggas they was Egyptians, they would not be fucking saying that fucking, they want to be Egyptians. These niggas hate being black. They want to be Egyptians. Okay? Knowing goddamn well ain't no niggas drag no fucking rocks out of the ground. Look at Egyptians. This is what Egyptians look like. The different ethnicities in Egypt. This is what Egyptians look like. Niggas want to be this. Niggas want to be these funny looking motherfuckers. Niggas want to be these funny looking motherfuckers. Hook nose motherfuckers. And it always be some nappy headed nigga. It don't even be like I can see if it was the motherfucking straight hair motherfucker, light skinned motherfucker nigga. There's always be some nappy head nigga with 7C hair talking about he a goddamn Native American or he Egyptian. Nigga, you got 7C hair, nigga. How the fuck are you an Egyptian? These niggas really think they built the pyramids. They really think that a bunch of niggas cut some fucking 100-foot stones out the ground, dragged them fucking 100 miles to a spot, and stacked them on top of each other. The fuck out of here. These niggas ain't do no shit like... Niggas can't even... You couldn't even get niggas... You can't even get a nigga to fucking... You send a nigga to the store with a list with more than 5 things on it. Nigga gonna come back with the wrong shit. You can't even send a nigga to the store, the corner store. Talking about some niggas done dragged fucking thousands of... You... Niggas, man. Listen, I don't know. All I know is that even if some dynasties were black, they weren't the niggas that they come from. Okay? These niggas come from West Africa. Whatever black people was over there that was one of them dynasties, it wasn't these niggas. These niggas ain't building no fucking pyramids. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You niggas ain't build no fucking pyramids.
Its sides climb at an angle of slightly less than 52 degrees, rising to a summit of 480 feet. But how did they manage to maneuver 2.5-ton blocks to such an incredible height without the crane or the block and tackle? It was a challenge to the ancient Egyptians, and still remains a mystery to modern archaeologists. Egyptologist Mark Lehner has spent 30 years studying the pyramids hands-on.
My approach to the question was, where are the quarries? What kind of a ramp can you get from the quarry to the pyramid in a functional slope?
Lehner and almost all Egyptologists believe that some kind of ramp was used to raise the stone blocks. The type of ramp remains a mystery. Did they approach the pyramid straight on? Zigzag up one side? Or spiral around it?
It's not a problem that's been totally solved, and, I've given my suggestions. I've tried to base them in the landscape, but, a lot of it is still inference.
Because the ramps were dismantled once the pyramid was complete, only fragments of evidence are available to archaeologists. But it was ramps and sheer muscle power that allowed millions of blocks to reach the summit. Once in position, the builders faced a new task. The blocks had to be fitted together. Surprisingly, in such a precise build, a large...
So niggas did all that shit. You believe niggas did that shit? You out your fucking
proportion of the
mind.
internal stones were just roughly finished. The gaps between them were filled with rubble and gypsum mortar.
In between the blocks were stuffed lots of limestone chippings mixed with a huge dollops of mortar. And it's set just like modern concrete.
But every stone that would be visible when the build was completed was placed with amazing precision. In the Great Pyramid, the blocks of the burial chamber fit precisely. The sides of these blocks had to be almost perfectly flat to make these astonishing joins.
With no fucking cranes, no fucking electric hammers, no chisels, no no bulldozers, no heavy machinery, none of that shit. A group of niggas did this. What the fuck ever.
Precision engineering was achieved using the most rudimentary of tools.
Yes, we'll use this rods and string tool in order to find out whether the surface is truly flat. And by using a third rod, which is the same length as the other two rods joined by the string, which is now pulled very taut, we can see if it just slips under. Now, we've got a bit of a high spot there. Now, in ancient times, they would mark that simply by putting some red ochre on, just to remind the workers where to go to, and check along the length of the string.
The ancient mason would use the rods and string to spot imperfections, and then mark them with red ochre to show where more work was needed.
Using two further tools, this one being a flint scraper and this one being a sandstone rubber. Now, we can use the marks as a guide to...
Niggas ain't building no motherfucking pyramid. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All these pictures of ancient Egypt where they got black people, those are Nubians. And those are slaves. Them Nubians was slaves to them fucking Egyptians. I'm trying to find a good one where they talking. Oh my God, are you serious? We had slavery in Africa. Slavery in Africa go back eons, man. Black people been enslaving each other in Africa for eons. What you talking about? Slavery ain't got nothing to do with white people. Slavery is in every culture. White people were enslaved.
Colors is a series of interviews laced together about the hidden history of black people and is easily the most racist thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's full of conspiratorial theories, conspiracy theories if you will, without a single citation, and it epitomizes, we was kings and shit, space gods and shit. From fucking space and shit.
African people established the first dynasties in Asia. When you look at old paintings of Eastern Asian people, you can see the African ancestry in their features.
Yeah, you're going to find African people throughout the Far East. Very dark complexion, very curly hair, wide nose, thick lip. You will also find those with straight hair. You will find those with a more aquiline nose.
You sure it wasn't Asians? Sure it wasn't Asians who started the first Asian dynasties? You sure? You showed one picture of a disheveled Indonesian lady in her 50s, and I'm supposed to believe you. That's compelling evidence, bro.
This guy don't understand that black people don't know what a citation is. How many of y'all in the comment section know what a citation is? Just type 1 if you know what a citation is, and 2 if you don't know what a citation is. If you want to donate to the channel via PayPal, the link is in the chat.
Just right up there. Just, oh shit, and you're interpreting art?
Oh my God. Your interpretation of art is the only interpretation? Jesus, Louises, Jesus.
When people talk about Leonardo da Vinci, the only question that I have as it relates to Leonardo da Vinci is who was his teacher? Who taught Leonardo da Vinci brain anatomy? Who taught him about the airplane? Who taught him this? Tell me who was his teacher. They can't tell you who the teacher is, because if they told you who the teacher is, they would have to tell you they were black.
What are you even talking about? Nobody knows because nobody cares. No one cares who the innovator's teacher was. They only care about the innovation and the innovator. Why are you going on this bullshit? Who was Bill Gates' high school math teacher? Tell me. Who was them? Who was them?
The players wear shoes called Maury Gators. Those are some of the most popular shoes around among players, the Maury Gators. The word Maury is a variation of the word Moorish. So we have to know all this stuff. All that is our stuff. That's African stuff.
Oh, is it? God damn. What a great argument. It's all Africa stuff. Wow.
That nigga said the Maury Gators is an interpretation on the word Moorish, and that's all I... What the fuck? The fuck are these niggas talking about?
You've done it, bro. You've shown me that the black race is the master race.
Okay, Van Gogh and all of these types of guys, you will see a lot of their art was inspired by the so-called dark art of West Africa. There has been studies that have put the pieces of Van Gogh and others up next to pieces of traditional African cultural art in West Africa. That art that would be considered a negative, underworldly, dark, and demonic. But the great European artists copied what was considered by Europe some of the lowest and most primitive forms of artwork that went on to be considered.
The Moors were Arabs and Berbers solely. They worked with African slave traders to procure slaves from sub-Saharan Africa. The Moors were solely Berbers and Arabs. I don't know when niggas started thinking they was Moors.
Some of the most successful by them.
How is that a study? I don't understand what the fuck that guy was saying at the end, and I know that the filmmaker believes everything in this, and he has the opportunity to put his argument in the best possible light because he's edited this entire movie. So why he would leave this rambling bullshit inside of it is beyond me. He must be retarded or inept or just fucking full of shit and doesn't actually believe any of this shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Who is Beethoven? Beethoven was Thoven Bey. He was a Moor.
His mother was a Moor. Yes. And when he went deaf, that melanin kicked in. The inner eye kicked in.
Melanin? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
We know for a fact that
There's 650,000 black slaves in Mauritania today. 650,000 black slaves in Mauritania today.
first Umayyad and Abbasid dynasty, we know they were black. We know that they were what we call Arabs, but there's no such thing as an Arab. An Arab, I call them Afrabs. Because to be an Arab, you must be black. That's what makes you an Arab, that you're black.
Yep, no such thing as Arabs. It's not like there's a country with Arab in the name. There's an excessive use of the words we and us and our in this movie throughout it, and I just want to remind everyone that these people haven't done shit. They haven't done anything but make this dumbass fucking film. Well, what do you mean? The Egyptians built the pyramids. You didn't. You live now in the 21st century. There's no possible way that you could have built them. There's no possible fucking way that you could have done all this crazy Moorish science or whatever the fuck that you're espousing, because you didn't live then. You live now. You didn't build any kind of civilization. You live in one. What the fuck are you even on about?
They brought Ziriab into Spain, and he brought in a chordophone known as the lute, L'-O-U-D. We call it lute, L-U-T-E. It's a chordophone, and it has 4 chords. And you know the hormones in the body, the humors. Africans would heal people when you had clogs in your liquid systems, okay? Whether it was your mucus or whether it was your hormones, whether it was your phlegm, whether it was your blood, whatever was clogged up, what they do is that they would put this chordophone over your body and they would strum, right? And in strumming, the vibration of the string would open up whatever clogged, okay? Ziriab.
What the fuck is this dude talking about? The fuck is this guy talking about?
In his brilliance added a 5th string. And his 5th string was for plasma, which is invisible liquid, which is the origin of the
Always
universe.
Rain.
It's just
I didn't even know you was in here, Always Rain.
healed your entire system, your entire body.
Oh, black people's is magic. My God. I guess that's why they call it black magic.
Africans have been going back and forth, engaging in cultural trade and other forms of economic trade way before there was any mention of anyone by the name of Columbus. So his voyage was nothing new for a human being to make. It may have been new for a European, but it was definitely not new for the African. We had already been doing it. In fact, there's maps in some of the museums around the world that show how those involved in the maritime trade would actually get from West Africa.
No, they didn't. That's not even up for debate. That didn't happen. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. Do you have any evidence of this? Because, like, I would love to see it. I think...
But now Cornelius. So they was healing people with a guitar. Dr. Ben, Dr. Sebi, Dr. Ben. Pro-black motherfuckers, Dick Gregory, dying left and right. Why ain't none of them play that guitar over?
Everyone would love to see the evidence that Africans traded with the Americans before Columbus. I think the scientific and archaeological community would fucking love it if that was true. A lot of textbook writers are going to make a bunch of money because they got to rewrite all their textbooks. You have to have the correct edition.
But if you could buy an African for $300 and then pay somebody for 20 years $300 a year, which would you do? You'd buy someone one time for $300. But that's going to stifle capitalism because what's going to happen is there's going to be no competition because what European is going to compete for a job that they could buy an African to do? So the North said, look, enslavement of African people is stifling capitalism. And so the South says, so what you want me to do? They said, well, you got to free your Africans. They said, free my Africans? Well, how am I going to get my money? The North said, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. They said, we don't trust you. No, we're not going to sell we are not going to stop enslaving Africans. We're just not going to do it. The North said, but you have to because it's going to stifle capitalism and we're going to choke with overproduction without an ability to sell what the South said, but that's not my problem because I can sell my raw materials any place in the world. The North said, but then what would happen to us? We have factories. The South said, well, that sounds like a personal problem to me. I don't care what happens to you. North said, but you can't do that. South said, we're going to do that. We're not freeing Africans. I said, you got to free Africa. We're not freeing. In fact, the South said to the North, I'm tired of talking to you. I'm going to secede. I'm not even going to talk to you no more. In fact, I'm not even part of what your colonies are anymore. North said, you can't do that. South said, watch. That started the Civil War.
I miss the part of American history where two geographical regions became sentient and started talking to each other and had economic disputes. That's fucking crazy, dude. How did that happen?
Racism, as I understand it, is a global system for the genetic survival of the global white minority population.
She's on to us. Oh, the global white conspiracy? Are you fucking kidding me?
I miss those meetings. I don't get invited to the global white conspiracy meetings. I wish I did. Maybe I would fucking move out of my parents' house at some point in time in the near future if I was, able to attend. There's a lot of interesting fashion choices in this film, too. Like, whatever this guy's wearing on his neck, this guy's wearing, like, a giant rock on his wrist, whatever the fuck this lady's wearing. It's just, they go out there. Oh, yeah, and this guy's sweater. Now, if you're not aware, I'm not saying he's a rapist. I'm just saying he dresses like one. So from now on, I will be referring to him as Rape Sweater. All right, Rape Sweater.
As the system of racism and white supremacy moves on, the system is going to have black men wearing dresses. Now, to hear that in the 70s, people said, oh, this is way out. And here we are. You see, there's some black pediatricians who are saying we are developing epidemic levels of the effeminization of young black males.
Yep, she just alluded to homosexuality being part of white supremacy. It's good. And epidemic levels, really? Doctors are saying this. Men of science. Oh, okay, sure.
Because first of all, IQ is so culture-based. I mean, IQ doesn't exist. And the evidence of that is just look around you. Because if that's the case, Europeans ain't doing that great either. Because compared to the world, out of 166 countries that was tested, the United States of America, European American students, there was only 12 countries did worse than the United States of America. So IQ, it has nothing to do with that's just.
Did you just hear what this guy said? He said only 12 countries scored lower than the United States on IQ. How did Tyreek not check this? Why didn't Tyreek just go on Google and check to see if what this guy said was right? No, but I mean, he said there's only 12 countries with lower IQs than the United States. Tyreek could have quickly checked that on Google.
That's a lot of game.
No. America is tied with at least 5 other countries for 9th in average IQ. And the 2 countries that are tied for number 1 in average IQ only have a 10-point greater average IQ than America. So it's really not how they're depicting it. It's just more bullshit.
And it was through the IQ test, which is the number 1 weapon of special education. Which is the number 1 weapon of special education.
They've weaponized special education. My God, when will these bastards be stopped?
Those movies, but a lot of those statements in those movies could have just easily been fact-checked. This guy said out of 161 nations, there's only 12 nations with a lower IQ than the United States. All you gotta do is, if you're making a movie and you about to print up a billion copies of this movie, why not just check and find out that the United States is actually number 9 of 161 countries in IQ? We run the fucking world. How could it only be 12 countries with low IQ than us when we run the fucking world? We run the world. I know y'all don't like the fact that that white guy debunked some things that a black dude did, but it don't matter, like, if he was black or white or Chinese. The shit in that movie is still bullshit. Niggas want to be this. This what niggas want to be. Yeah, like, you ever go around a black neighborhood, motherfuckers is raunchy and rude and joning and talking about people, but then they want everybody else to be fucking polite. I don't understand what niggas be thinking about when they be saying that they Egyptians. Your IQ test is a conspiracy. That's why I scored 164 on my IQ test. I be taking IQ tests for fun. I actually think it's fun to see how many I can get right. The reason niggas got low IQs is because niggas is just fucking retarded, man. It is what it is. Niggas are fucking retarded. The majority of niggas are retarded. We got a pretty good group here. That's only because the shit. Only reason we don't have a bunch of retarded motherfuckers on this channel is because motherfuckers, I ain't telling motherfuckers what they want to hear. Let me start telling these motherfuckers a bunch of bullshit that they want to hear. There'll be a whole bunch of idiots over here. They not gonna love their race, Jose. They hate themselves. Jose, these niggas, Jose, these black people hate themselves. These pro-blacks hate themselves. They hate themselves. They despise themselves. Listen, I took certified IQ test, man. Certified IQ test, man. Plenty of websites, plenty of apps you can go online and take the test. It's problem solving, spatial recognition, reasoning, making connections, memory. It tests those things. It tests your memory. See, Jose M., if you got somebody who studied engineering, that's STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. There aren't a lot of black people in this that are in the STEM fields. A lot of black people are not in STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and math. You can't find a lot of black people in STEM because niggas don't have the aptitude for that stuff. Yeah, Chanel, you probably wouldn't do good on the IQ test if your memory's not good. But your short-term memory if you could probably remember. They probably give you You can remember. IQ test is not that hard, man. A lot of black people and this the thing about black people. They don't understand two things. The IQ test is an average, right? So that it doesn't mean that every black person scored whatever the average is. It doesn't mean every white person scored whatever the average is. Second, every black person is not taking the IQ test and every white person is not taking the IQ test. It's just of the ones who have, they average those out. How many of y'all can, please tell me you can get this. Which number logically follows this pattern? Look at this pattern. You got 4, 6, 9, 6, 14, 6. What's the next number in this pattern? Somebody tell me what the next number in this pattern is. What's the next number in this pattern? Because this will give you a good indication of some of the issues that black folk might have with IQ. Nika Baby says 19. Anybody else? What's the next number in this pattern? Because this will give you an indication of why black people may struggle with this test. Because this is a pretty easy one. This is probably if you had an IQ test, this would probably be the easiest one. Okay, great. So you can see the first number is a 4. The second number is a 6. Then the third number is a 9. The fourth number is a 6. The fifth number is a 14. And the sixth number is a 6. So you go back and you look at it and you say, okay. So you have a number and then you have a 6. You have 3 6s and there's a number before each 6. Let me look at the pattern in those. Let me just take those 3 numbers that aren't 6 and look at a pattern. So you got 4, 9, and 14. What's the pattern there? 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. So logically, the next number would be, that comes after the next 6, would be 14 plus 5, which is 19. You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit is not... Black people struggle with this because black people are fucking retarded. There's no reason... A lot of y'all don't understand how retarded the average black person is. Because y'all might be smarter black people. Y'all may be the smart ones. But the average nigga that grew up on grape drink and his mama beating him with shoes and extension cords, grew up on cookies and grape drink, and Nintendo and shit. So you saying that the answer is 1. So y'all think niggas be missing these questions, y'all. I want y'all to understand this. Niggas be missing these questions. Niggas be getting this shit wrong. I got it, Cassius Williams. And you don't need a bank account to prove how much money you got. And you don't need a paternity test to prove that those is your kids. But that's what they use. Okay? You don't need the bar exam to prove whether you should be a lawyer or not. You don't need $1.15 to get on the bus. But if that's what they're using to determine these things, then it do matter. Niggas be getting this shit wrong, y'all. I'm not trying to sit here and like belittle black people. I'm just letting you know, niggas be getting this shit wrong. Africans in Africa, niggas in the Caribbean, niggas in America, niggas all over the world be getting these shits wrong. And y'all be trying to say it's racism. Ain't no fucking racism. I don't know what it is. Whether it's that may be a factor. No patience may be a factor, but it's more than one factor. It's a lot of factors. It's a plethora of factors. Why niggas be getting these wrong? Niggas be getting this shit wrong, y'all. Thank you, Justin Murdoch. The average IQ for African American is 85. Sub-Saharan African is 75. Average IQ for a white man is 100. Average IQ for an Asian is 104. Niggas be getting these shits wrong, y'all. Like you can't bullshit and blame that shit on white people. Cause you know niggas be getting the test we take in school wrong. You act like niggas just be acing the test in school and then they come to the fucking IQ test and start fucking up. You went to school with these niggas. These niggas be getting the fucking standardized tests. They be scoring low on that shit too. Oh, they go a hard one. This is a hard one right here. A pretty difficult one. Okay? This one is pretty difficult, y'all. This one is pretty difficult. This one got me stumped a little bit. He's stupid. Meanwhile, this fucking little Asian kids walking to school barefoot 20 miles and shit in their village. And them motherfuckers just come scoring up. You said one? That's tough, man. This is a tough one. I ain't even gonna lie. I would say, if I had to say which one, I would say this one was 4. I would say this was 4. Hold on, I'm looking for the answer. Hold on. I'm looking for the answer. Let's see something. Okay, here we go. All right. So here you go. Where the fuck is the answer? What the fuck is the answer, motherfucker? It says the first test taker is asked to pick because people can usually do in 2 minutes. The question have a character either you do or you don't. Most people can't see the pattern in the above matrix. A small number of people can't see the pattern. There's fairly sure evidence that something like 30% of what differentiates the best. God damn it. I can't. I'm trying to get. I don't know what the fuck. They won't tell you what the answer is. God damn it. I'm gonna give y'all another one, man. That one blew me shit. Let me see something. I gotta go to a real test. All right, what's this? I already know the answer. What's this, y'all? What's the answer, yo? What's the answer to this one? I already know the answer. I just saw it, but I can't tell y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna fake with y'all. I just saw the answer to this one. I got the answer to this one. I know that I got the answer to this one. It's right below. Justin Murdoch say 3. Deshaun say 5. Which one is it, Justin? 3 or 4? Pick one, man. Chanel say 5. This is a hard one, though. I ain't even gonna lie, man. This one hard, Jack. This is a hard one. The answer's 5. The answer's 5. Yeah. Niggas be getting these wrong, though. That's the thing about it. Niggas want to be mad and shit, but you can't be mad. Niggas be getting this shit wrong. This shit is kind of hard. This shit is kind of hard, y'all. All right, y'all. Here go one for y'all. I don't know the answer to this one. I don't know the answer to this one. I ain't looking to answer to this one. I'm gonna do this one with y'all. So boom, 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 boom. What do y'all think the answer to this one is? That's all right. The chat box in the way, but I can still see. I'll give you some more time. I'll give you some more time. I already got this one. I figured it out. I already figured this one out. Type in the comment box if you figured it out yet. Okay, so we got 2 people say 3. My phone about to die too, man. Hurry the fuck up. Hurry up, y'all. My phone about to die. So we got 3 threes. I'm giving you time. If I can see it, and I got the chatting all the way in my fucking screen. Mickey Shea, oh Lord. Is that Mickey Shea? You fucking Egyptian. You a Native American. Native Americans got low IQs, man. Native Americans got real low IQs. And they can't handle alcohol. So your ass going, I don't know about you, Mickey Shea. Y'all ready for the answer? Number 3. The answer is 3. This the last one, y'all. After this, I'm done. My phone about to die. This the last one, y'all. Niggas be getting this shit wrong. Okay? Niggas be getting this shit wrong. I'm going to let y'all figure this one out, and I'm going to give my answer last. Every race got high IQ people. It's just that when you're talking about averages, the reason the African American average is so low, we have a lot of high IQ people, but we have so many retarded niggas. Like, we got a lot of retarded niggas. Y'all can't say that it's not a lot of just idiot niggas. See, look at y'all. Look how everybody said 8 real quick. It's obvious that it's 8. I ain't even look at the answer and I can tell it's 8. Niggas be getting this shit wrong, though. Niggas get this shit wrong. This is the thing I be trying to tell you. Y'all don't understand. Niggas, the majority of niggas, like let's say this was Phil's chat. What do you think would happen if this was Phil's chat room? If I gave these questions to Phil's chat room or Tariq's chat room or one of these other pro-blacks chat rooms, them niggas wouldn't even answer the questions. They'd be like, man, this shit the white man. This the white man's white supremacy, man. This the white man's tool. They would be scared. They would look at this shit and get scared and start talking about the white man. They wouldn't even have the balls to try to figure it out. They wouldn't even have the balls to try to figure it out. Most of these pro-black niggas wouldn't even have the balls to try to... First thing they would say, oh, this the white man. You coming with this IQ shit, man. You must be an agent, man. Nah, nigga, what's the answer? Oh, man, you an agent. You sound like a white supremacist. These white supremacy talking points. Okay, but what's the answer? Oh, man, I ain't doing that shit, man. That's the white man, man. White people made that shit, man. That shit ain't made for black people, man. All right. So what's the answer? Man, you just trying to talk that white supremacist bullshit, man. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Niggas be getting this shit wrong. No, see, black, you missing the point. It's a lot of high IQ niggas. Like, we got a lot of high IQ niggas in this chat. Look how good y'all did on the test. Y'all motherfuckers scored high as shit. Some of y'all didn't miss any of them. It's niggas that wouldn't even be able to get one of these right. It's niggas that would just give up. It's for every one of y'all, it's 1,000 niggas that would look at this shit and be like, man, I give up. Okay? So don't call yourself an Asian because you did well on this. It's a lot of niggas that can do well on it, but it's more dumb niggas. It's more dumb niggas than it is smart niggas. That's all I'm saying. Well, obviously there's high IQ blacks. Y'all motherfuckers y'all did well on this. These are pretty difficult ones. The ones I gave y'all were pretty difficult. This one probably was a medium one, but the one before with the crosses and the one before this was very difficult. Not this one, but the one before. This one was very difficult. This one right here is an extremely difficult one. Right here. But what I'm saying, y'all, is when you hear people talk about IQ is fake, all I'm telling you is that they give these niggas it's 20 questions. And you get a time limit. It's 20 questions and you get a certain 45 minutes or something to take the test. And niggas be getting these shits wrong. Think about this. What if you get, let's just say you take the test and you get 15 out of 20 right. And then some dumbass nigga get like 4 right. What's the average between y'all two? Low as a motherfucker. That's what they say when they say the average IQ of black people is low. It's the dumb motherfuckers that's taking the average low. They not saying that every black person is dumb. They saying that it's more dumb black people than it is smart people. You understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense to y'all? It's more dumb black people than there's smart black people. So the average is fucked up. Not that every black person is dumb. And that shows you low IQ. That shows you how them niggas think. For them to think that because the average IQ of black people is low, that every black person is dumb, that's a low IQ thought. That in itself is a low IQ thought. It's a lot of dumb niggas that take these tests and pull our scores down. They pull our scores down. And it's less dumb Asians. It's a lot of dumb Asians, but it's more smart Asians. Like, for instance, about 70% of Asians are smart. About 60% of white people are smart. About fucking 50% of niggas are smart. I say half of niggas are smart. Half of them. If that. So niggas fuck up the average for everybody else. It's also like, you know how like when you go into a store and they looking at you like you gonna steal something? It ain't because of what you did, it's because of another nigga fucked it up for you. Or if you walking down the street and the police looking at you funny, it's not because of what you did, it's because another nigga did some stupid shit. It's the same thing with IQ tests. The reason the average is fucked up because these dumb niggas out here fucking up the average. All right, y'all, man. I've got to get out of here before my phone shut off. It's been good. It's been real. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I try to do a show tomorrow, man. Peace.